Haunted Dormitory. Explore the spine-tingling experiences of college students who find themselves living in a haunted dormitory where supernatural occurrences escalate, leaving only a few brave souls to confront the unexplainable. My uncle's friend and her sister stayed over one night, and the friend noticed a maid bringing towels down the stairs when she woke. She saw the maid again, bringing what looked like a percolator down the stairs. She was so impressed by my uncle hiring staff. She went back to bed and woke up and later came downstairs to see my uncle and his friend just chatting. She asked where the maid went and thought that the maid was cooking breakfast. My uncle had no idea what she was talking about and asked what she looked like. The sister explained and he laughed, walked her to the living room and pointed to an old picture. She said that was the woman. My uncle replied, "Yeah, she has been dead for about 100 years. The scent of the spectral delve into a series of eerie encounters in different houses, all linked by the presence of an old lady's flowery perfume. Uncover the mystery behind this spectral fragrance as it accompanies a host of supernatural phenomena in various locations. I resided in an ancient, haunted house during my college years, a place so unnerving that everyone except my one remaining roommate and me fled its ominous clutches. One eerie night, the clock ominously struck 3 a.m. and the oppressive darkness pressed upon me. Suddenly, my roommate's door began to creak open and slam shut repeatedly. In my half-asleep state, I angrily yelled at him to cease the racket, only to realize that I was entirely alone in the house that weekend. My voice quelled the door's ominous dance, but as I lay there in my bed, beads hanging outside my closed door started to sway with unnatural precision and violence against the door frame. For an agonizing half-hour, I contemplated whether to dislodge my air conditioning unit and escape through the window, all while curled up in a fetal position, waiting for the bizarre ordeal to end. Another night, once again alone in the oppressive silence, the haunting notes of a Nintendo game echoed from the back porch, growing louder with each step I took toward it, gripping a bat for protection. However, as soon as I flung the door open, an eerie silence enveloped me despite the music's prior deafening volume that had roused me from my slumber. I decided to invite friends over, desperately seeking validation for the sinister presence that plagued our home. No one believed my claims of a haunting until I summoned the spirit to provide proof of its existence. In response to my request, every light in the house flickered relentlessly for a solid minute, even though it was the middle of the day, leaving everyone present in stunned disbelief. This dread-filled house was a breeding ground for sleep paralysis, an affliction that befell nearly every guest who dared to spend the night within its haunted walls. An unsettling twist to these episodes was the overwhelming scent of a powerful, old lady, flowery perfume that pervaded the air whenever supernatural events unfolded. Hidden within the house was a mysterious door concealed in the flooring, leading down into the basement. We habitually covered it with a rug to keep it secret. Yet, objects routinely vanished from the house, only to reappear mysteriously on the basement's coal chute, a relic from a bygone era when the house was heated by coal. One night, my roommate had a chilling encounter while playing video games late into the darkness. He witnessed an eerie mist hovering in the kitchen, then creeping into the bathroom. This bathroom held a trapdoor leading to the attic, the very place where we suspected the spirit of the old lady liked to dwell. Another night, my roommate embarked on his usual routine of locking doors and turning off lights. As he turned his back on the room and approached the door, a sinister whisper caressed his ear, uttering a ghostly "ha." Assuming it was me, he spun around, only to discover that I was fast asleep. Petrified, he scurried back to his room, too terrified to return and turn off the lights and TV. Throughout our stay, we were tormented by loud thumps emanating from the attic at all hours. To soothe our frazzled nerves, we consoled ourselves with the notion that mischievous squirrels must have invaded the attic space. Haunting voices materialized in the dead of night, rudely jolting us from our slumber. Mornings often found me sitting on the front porch, anxiously awaiting the sun's return before re-entering the dread-infested house. As fate would have it, years later, a friend of mine rented a property from the same landlord in the same town, only to experience his own haunted nightmare. He and his roommates fled their abode, recounting tales of spectral occurrences, always accompanied by the haunting scent of old lady, flowery perfume. The cycle of sleep paralysis continued, much like the curse that lingered in the very fabric of the house itself. If you like this video, do like and subscribe our YouTube channel for more updates. Thank you.